Hey, Tech Swing Trade here, and I wanted to go over the best brokerage account to use when trading stocks or options with a small trading account. And when I say small, I typically referring to under $2,000, under $1,000, even under $200. Um, Basically, the first thing you want to do, whether you're new to options trading or stock trading, if you want to get some beginner's advice, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. We'll be posting videos very regularly. As of making this video, is a very relatively new channel, but I've spent countless hours and have learned enormous amounts of information on trying to trade with a small account, and the ins and outs of doing it, and what you should do to not lose money and what to do to make money. So first thing you're going to want to do is subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for that, and the thumbs up for just to help support this video and help the YouTube algorithm. So without no further ado, let me go ahead and let's go ahead and go to Play Store apps. Now, right now I'm doing this on my phone. I'm going to do another one on the desktop, but for this video I just chose to do the phone. The desktop version is actually better, but you're going to want to go ahead and go to your Play Store and download Tastyworks. This is a very cheap or inexpensive commission platform. It specializes in trading stocks, options, and futures, and it's very, very user-friendly for beginners. It automatically calculates your profitability of profit. As you can see up here in the left-hand corner, it tells you your max profit, your max loss on any plays you're playing. But enough about that. I'm going to have other videos explaining on options trades. I mean, this right now I'm on the options screen, and I mean, I'll show a few things real quick. But another nice part of it for beginner traders is when you're trading options, you got a lot of different strategies you can use, and it basically builds a strategy for you. If we're doing a vertical call spread, we just do buy, call, vertical, and go, and the application automatically sets up the trade for you. It tells you the probability of profit, and if we change the strike price of the trade, you can see the probability of profit is going to change as well. 43%, 47%. But also, as we change that, you can see the max loss is going to go up and the max profit is going to go down, depending on what we want to risk. So typically, when you're placing a trade, you're going to want at least a 50% chance of winning, unless you have a very strong feeling of the stock direction. But you can see once we get to the 58%, there's a pretty good odds of winning. A lot better than you're going to get in any casino. We could even go a little higher, which would bring it to 61%. So for a $175 risk, you can make a $75 profit. And when you're doing a credit spread, an options credit spread contract like this, your risks are capped and your profits are also capped. So you can determine your risk. And basically, the biggest reason why I wanted to make this video and turn anybody onto the Tastyworks platform is because the account minimums and the commissions. Now, all the big brokerage accounts have now came out with free commissions. Well, Tastyworks is not necessarily free, but it is still cheaper than all the other bigger brokerage firms. That being said, I can explain that a little. Tastyworks charges $1 for every options contract, and it only charges that $1 when you place a trade. It doesn't charge that $1 when you close the trade. So total trade price plus about 15 cents they add for another fee there. So it ends up being $1.15 for the trade opening and closing. Now, TD Ameritrade, for instance, just went to free commissions. Now, on options trades, there's free commissions, but they still charge 65 cents to open an options contract, and then they charge you another 65 cents to close the contract. So it's actually more expensive than Tastyworks, and for beginners, the Tastyworks platform is much more user friendly, and you can actually learn a lot about options trading just by playing with this screen here and seeing how the options pricing works with the probability of success versus max loss, max profit. Just by scrolling through all these options, you can learn all your strategies, and by going to them, you can actually see how they're set up and see how changing the setup like this actually changes your max profit, max loss, your probability of success. And for me, visual learning is much easier. And also on top of the commission issue, um, now in order to be able to place these trades where you're buying, the green we're buying an options contract, and the red here we're selling an options contract, whether it be a spread, an iron condor, or butterfly. Now all your big brokerage firms, you actually are going to have, even though there's no minimum account balance, in order to be able to buy and sell options, you're going to have at least a $2,000 account minimum in order to sell options. On Tastyworks, there is absolutely no minimum whatsoever. You can trade a credit options spread with only $50 in your trading account. I actually recently, and I probably will start be doing some live trading on the Tastyworks platform, and I'm going to fund the account with $100, and I'm going to be placing options, different option spreads and contracts, different options strategies. When we open this menu here, I'll be able to trade all these strategies with only a $100 account balance. So like I said, yeah, hit the notification bell, and when I place these, I'll place these live trades, and I'm going to see if I can grow this Tastyworks account from $100. And you guys can all watch that live, so be sure to subscribe. But yeah, so basically the two big things if you're trading with a smaller account, and you think you're going to be able to sell option spreads with funding your account with only $100, you won't be able to do that on a lot of your bigger brokerage firms, even though they have free commissions. Tastyworks will let you do that. There was one other thing as well. Let's see here. Oh yes, and also most of your brokerage accounts, when you sign up, they're going to have a couple different levels of trading. You're going to have level 1 clearance, level 2, and level 3. Now, on your Tastyworks account, it's pretty much going to approve. It pretty much approves everybody for level 3 instantly, which means you can buy and sell options or sell uncover options. Now, on brokerage accounts like TD Ameritrade and E-Trade and stuff like that, you're going to have tier level 3 trading account in order to be able to make these trades. So Tastyworks is very simple for beginner traders. There's not a lot of hoops you have to jump through in order to be able to place these trades, because these are the kinds of trades, if you want to make money, these are the kinds of trades you're going to be wanting to make. You're not going to be wanting to just be buying calls and puts. Buying calls and puts alone is definitely a losing strategy, and if you want to have any chance of making any money in this market, you're going to want to be using these different option strategies here: vertical spreads, strangles, straddles, iron condors, covered calls, and we're going to be having more videos to do explain when to use these and what kind of strategies to use, during earnings, when the market, even when the market's dead, or if you think a stock's not going to go anywhere, there's a trade you can, there's a trade strategy for that as well. But yeah, this app's very intuitive and it's great for beginners. You can see right here we got a butterfly set up, which includes buying a put, 2 puts, and selling a put. The way we have it set up right now, you can see the max loss is $48, but the max profit is $448. But when you set a trade up like that, you only have 14% probability of making any money on this trade. So that wouldn't be a very great trade, even though it's a very low risk. Chances are you're not going to make anything off that. But more videos explaining more about the options trade. So like I said, be sure to hit the bell notification. And that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, Tech Swing Trade.